Hello again. I'm here with one more shadow practicing. Repeat with me. This is for listening and speaking skill with correct pronunciation. Okay? So here I will repeat the sentence 3 times and I will stress out each and every pronunciation. Listen to me carefully. Okay? Then repeat with me. So I will tell you each and every pronunciation completely. Let's get started. The boy who borrowed the moon. The boy who borrowed the moon. Okay, so the story starts with a person, Arjun. Arjun lived on the edge of a restless city where the nights were never completely dark. So here, I used the. Why? Because right after that, there is vowel sound. So this is not the. Okay. And OF sound is O. O. Restless. Restless. City. Where, not where the nights were never completely dark. Okay. So now repeat with me. Arjun lived on the edge of a restless city where the nights were never completely dark. Once more, Arjun lived on the edge of a restless city where the nights were never completely dark. I hope you got it. So let's move towards next sentence. Listen to me carefully. He had an unusual, un, unusual habit of talking to the sky as, not as if it were an old companion. Old companion. This is not old. This is old companion. Okay. So now repeat with me. He had an unusual habit of talking to the sky as if it were an old companion. Okay, once again, he had an unusual habit of talking to the sky as if it were an old companion. Got it? So now let's move towards the next sentence. Listen to me carefully. While, I'll, okay? While others, not others, sir, okay? No sir sound is there. Others, r sound is also not there. While others chased. Here you can see D letter, but the sound is T. Chased success. Success. Arjun collected, not collected, collected id, okay? Moments of silence, not silence, silence, okay? So now listen to me again and try to repeat with me. While others chased success, Arjun collected moments of silence. Once more. While others chased success, Arjun collected moments of silence. Got it? Now let's move towards the next sentence. Okay. Next sentence is, listen to me carefully. Every evening, every evening he climbed. There is no B sound, okay? So don't pronounce the B sound. Climbed, okay? Only climbed the abandoned. This is not abandoned. Abandoned staircase. Staircase to the rooftop of his building. Good. Now repeat with me. Every evening he climbed the abandoned staircase to the rooftop of his building. Once again, every evening he climbed the abandoned staircase to the rooftop of his building. Okay, that's great. So now move towards this next sentence. From there, the moon. Here I'm using the, okay, not the. Just because right after that there is a consonant sound. From there, the moon looked. This is not looked, looked. Okay, t sound again. Looked close enough to be touched. T. Again, t sound is there, okay? Not the sound. So now, again, listen to me carefully and repeat. Try to repeat with me. From there, the moon looked close enough to be touched. From there, the moon looked close enough to be touched. Okay? Now, let's move toward the next sentence. Listen to me carefully again. It's silver, not silverer, okay? Silver. It's silver light spilled, not t, okay? Every time there is no t sound is there. Spilled, okay? Spilled over the broken walls, not sir, walls like a forgotten, not forgotten. It's forgotten dream. I hope you got it. So now try to repeat with me. Its silver light spilled over the broken walls like a forgotten dream. Once more. Its silver light spilled over the broken walls like a forgotten dream. Got it? That's great. Now move towards the next sentence. I wish. What is this? I wish I could keep a piece of you. He murmured one night. Got it? So, repeat with me. I wish I could keep a piece of you, he murmured one night. Once more. I wish I could keep a piece of you, he murmured one night. Got it? Great. Next sentence. To his, see, whenever I'm using HIS, his, not his, okay? To his astonishment, not meant, astonishment, a pale fragment of moonlight slipped into his open notebook. Okay, now try to repeat with me. To his astonishment, a pale fragment of moonlight slipped into his open notebook. Okay, now again repeat with me. To his astonishment, a pale fragment of moonlight slipped into his open notebook. Got it? So now let's move towards the next sentence. The pages, okay? The pages, okay? The pages began to shimmer. shimmer with a quiet, quiet radiance, radiance. Okay, again, the pages began to shimmer with a quiet radiance. Once more, the pages began to shimmer with a quiet radiance. That's great. Okay, next sentence. Whenever, whenever he felt lost, his opened, he opened the notebook and the light steadied his breathing. Breathing, okay? Breathing. So now repeat with me. Whenever he felt lost, he opened the notebook and other light, I'm so sorry, the light steadied his breathing. Okay, again, whenever he felt lost, he opened the notebook and the light steadied his breathing. Next sentence. Okay, listen to me carefully. One stormy, not stormy, one stormy night. One stormy night, the electricity failed across the entire, not entire city. Okay, now repeat with me. One stormy night, the electricity failed across the entire city. Once more. One stormy night, the electricity failed across the entire city. Got it? Actually, I'm having sore throat, so that's why it's a little bit okay. So now let's move towards the next sentence. Fear and confusion, okay? Confusion, wandered, it is not wandered, wandered through the streets, okay? Streets. Okay, once again. Fear and confusion wandered through the street. Okay, once more. Fear and confusion wandered through the street. I hope you got it. Next sentence. Arjun carried his glowing notebook down stairs. Okay, this is down stairs. Okay, once again. Arjun carried his glowing notebook downstairs. Again, Arjun carried his glowing notebook downstairs. Not stairs, okay? Stairs. Got it? Now the next sentence. The light softened, not softened, okay? Softened. The light softened anxious. What is the word? Anxious, not anxious. This is completely wrong. Anxious. Faces. Faces. Okay, faces. And calmed. Trembling hearts. Trembling hearts. This is not hurt. Never see this word hurt. This is hearts. Okay. Once again. The light softened anxious faces and calmed trembling hearts. Once more. The light softened anxious faces and calmed trembling hearts. Got it? Now, next sentence. People, not pupil or pupil, this is wrong. People, people, okay, people. People gathered round him, gathered around him, okay. People gathered around him as if hope had taken a visible, not visible, visible form. Visible form. Again, people gathered around him as if hope had taken a visible form. Once more, people gathered around him as if hope had taken a visible form. Okay, that's great. Next one. When the power returned, not returned a little bit longer. When the power returned, the moonlight faded from the pages. Okay, I have already told about pages, not pages, pages. Okay, once more. When the power returned, the moonlight faded from the pages. Once more. When the power returned, the moonlight faded from the pages. Okay? Next sentence. But something luminous, not luminous, something luminous, but something luminous remained in every eye that had seen it. Okay, seen it. Again, but something luminous remained in every eye that had seen it. Once more, but something luminous remained in every eye that had seen it. Okay, once next sentence. Arjun looked. See, I've already told about this. This is looked, not looked. Okay. Arjun looked at the sky. This is the, okay, the sky and smiled. Once again. Arjun looked at the sky and smiled. Arjun looked at the sky and smiled. Okay, the next sentence. He now longer needed, not needed, needed to borrow the moon. Once again, he no longer needed to borrow the moon. Okay, once again, he no longer needed to borrow the moon. Very good. Now, The moral of the story: happiness. Happiness multiplies. Happiness multiplies when it is shared, not shared, shared. And the hope we give away returns, returns as inner light. Okay, again, happiness multiplies when it is shared, and the hope we we give away returns returns as inner light. Okay, inner light. So don't pronounce r at end. Okay, here again, happiness multiplies when it is shared, and the hope we give away returns as inner light. Okay, so I hope you got the full story. So now it's time to repeat or read completely. Okay, so now let's start the story. Arjun lived on the edge of a restless city where the nights were never completely dark. He had an unusual habit of talking to the sky as if it were an old companion, while others chased chased success. Arjun collected moments of silence. Every evening he climbed the abandoned staircase to the rooftop of his building. From there, the moon looked close enough to be touched. Its silver light spilled over the broken walls like a forgotten dream. I wish I could keep a piece of you, he murmured one night. To his astonishment, a pale fragment of moonlight slipped into his open notebook. The pages began to shimmer with a quiet radiance. Whenever he felt lost, he opened the notebook and the light steadied his breathing. One stormy night, the electricity failed across the entire city. Entire city. Fear and confusion. Fear and confusion wandered through the streets. Arjun carried his glowing notebook downstairs. The light softened anxious faces and calmed trembling hearts. People gathered around him as if hope had taken a visible form. A visible form. Visible, okay. When the power returned, the moonlight faded from the pages. Faded from the pages. But Something luminous remained in every eye that had seen it. Arjun looked at the sky and smiled. He now he no longer he no longer needed to borrow the moon. Okay? So now the story ends, and I hope you got it. And now in this story, or in this like shadow practicing session, what I've done, I just went slowly, and I have given you idea to pronounce the word individually. Okay, so that's why I think so it will really work for you. So if you like my videos, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.